So we're entering the week that in its end we reach Christmas, which is the time that Jesus came to bring his teachings. One of many carriers of the knowledge of love and of compassion. And I wanted to talk this week a little bit every day before we begin about his power of prayer, the simplicity that he brought in his simple words that really directed us very proficiently to reaching a place where we're all understanding, realizing our connection to Creator, as well as our ability through Creator to witness change in our lives. In his life story, we see a simple man without, much, without too high a teaching, very simplistic, keeping it pure, loving, and simple. I am the Son of God, he said, reminding us all that we're children of the divine. I'm going to read a little bit from the book Bliss Divine about what Swami Shivananda says about Jesus, a little bit about the voice of Jesus or the words of Jesus. And then we'll go into a meditation where we open ourselves to that very simple communication between us and Creator, similar to what we do every day, but with a specific attention to the power of compassion, to the power of kindness to shift our own realities. The voice of Jesus is verily the voice of the eternal being. Through him is expressed the call of the infinite to the finite, of the cosmic being to the individual, the call of God to men. His divine voice is the same, therefore, as the voice of the Vedas and the Upanishads, the ancient Hindu scriptures, the voice of the Quran and the Zend Avesta, the Dhammapada, and all such sacred scriptures of the great religions of the world. Fundamentally, the gospel that he preached is at one with the gospel expounded through these holy books. It is the way of denying the flesh and asserting the spirit. It is the way of crucifying the lower self to bring about a glorious resurrection of the spirit and the final ascension onto the infinitude and the transcendence onto the divine. It is no other than the Upanishadic path of rejecting the prayas, the acceptance and the negation of the anatman, or the living life in the Atman, living life in the eternal, living life in Creator's love. Jesus declares, ye cannot serve both God and mammon. In other words, his teaching implies detach, attach. Detach yourself from the material objects of this transient world. Attach yourself to the eternal spiritual treasure of creation. Christ thus teaches us the great way of going beyond all sin and sorrow, which means I raise myself above my differences, above my fears, above my mistakes. I rise higher and I seek for that grace that opens up the doorways to kindness, to compassion, and to love that flows in all things without attaching myself to outside objects, without attaching myself to what seems to be my reality. Whether my reality is absolutely phenomenally beautiful or it is tremendously difficult, staying calm, staying peaceful, and staying connected to the energy of love, understanding that it all comes from love, understanding that my purpose here is to give love, is to offer this love, is to share this love, no matter how I am and where I am. They say that Jesus took the sins of the world. What does that mean? What does that mean to me? Taking the sins of the world, he has shifted the reality in such a way, saying your sin is no longer a sin. You may make a mistake through which you can detach yourself and transcend yourself. Understand, once you realize the mistake that you have made in whatever situation, and you understand where that mistake, so-called mistake, comes from, you awaken into a great knowledge and a wider perspective of whatever is going on around you, of however you are acting. And when we do that, we are awakened. We do not say, oh, I'm not good enough. In fact, I'm quite good enough because God loves me the way I am. The way I lead my life is through the grace of the divine. Creator's light is always shining through me. And by awakening to that understanding and accepting it and giving thanks to it, I amplify it, I make it larger, make it bigger. And then, no matter how I am, I can be of good service to the world. With my sadness or with my happiness, I can be of good service to the world. And of course, we want to learn how to become happier, how to be more cheerful, how to be more healthy, how to be more prosperous. And that does not happen by simple actions on the earth so much as it is by the perspective of the divine shining through us as we act in the world. And so the real joy and the real happiness is not by an outside action or a result of an action, but by the understanding that it all comes from that divine energy of love. And so with this thought, let us meditate. Let us close our eyes. Let us take a deep breath. Let us learn how to return again to the land of our soul. A gentle breath in and a soft exhalation. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Let us take a gentle breath, gathering our senses to our hearts. Feel the vibration of love as it flows through every cell of your body and every fiber of your being, aligning the spine, the neck, and the head in a straight line. I allow a flow of energy within my physical body and my energy field. rising through the layers of the planet and the crystals and the soil, reaching the soles of my feet and the base of my spine, surrounding me, embracing every cell. The energy of love rises from my crown, creating a great ball of light, a carriage that will carry me all the way throughout the universe. In the speed of light, rise through the sky. Imagine yourself crossing space and time through the entire universe as you know it, through layers upon layers of lights, through a great golden light and the colors of the rainbow, into that tingly white light, to that sparkly, endless love of creation. A gentle breath as I witness that sparkly light all around me, and I relax. Creator of all that is, Atanaha, you are my Father, you are my Mother, Great Spirit, Great Intelligence. I come before you to accept, to welcome in this love that flows in all things into my heart, that I may accept myself fully, that I may love myself as you do. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Love flows through every cell. I am reminded how loved I truly am, as I am, regardless of any actions or thoughts. I am pure, pure love. And I open myself to compassion to surround me, and kindness to fill every cell within me, to the wisdom of loving myself through the perspective of the Divine Spirit that moves in all things. The simplicity of my prayer, with or without words, reaches the highest, awakening inside me the joy, the everlasting joy of this connection to the divine. With every breath I take, the more love I am. I am that I am. Existence, knowledge, bliss absolute. Creator, in these darkest days of the year, where the days are short and the nights are long, when it is cold outside, I want to feel your love, your warmth. You remind us at this time to connect with one another, with loved ones, whether physically or spiritually, to share the light of your love. I take it on myself to bring this light to those dark places inside me that I fear, that I doubt. Understanding that everything that comes to light becomes light itself. I'm ready for a transformation. I welcome in this transformation, this ascendance to your love. I and my Father are one, said he. So hum, Shivoham. I and my Father are one, said he. So hum, Shivoham. And I give thanks. I give thanks for all my loved ones, all of my relations, wherever they are. For they remind me what love means. That they remind me the power of love to shift reality. The power of awareness to share kindness. Kindness with myself, with the world around me. And I choose to let go to that which limits me for staying awake, awakened by your love. And I choose your kindness as my word in the world. In your silence, I grow. I learn. I awaken my heart. In your silence, I accept love. With every breath I take, the more love I feel inside me. I and my Father are one, said he. So hum, Shivoham. I am that I am. energy that moves in all things, I carry your love, and I'm ever grateful for my transformation, for gaining a wider perspective on this reality and on my inner reality, awakened to the true shifts that happen inside me every moment of every day, to be a greater vessel of your love, of the power of your healing, a vessel of your peace. Soham, 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 Shivoham. The simpler the words, the higher the vibration. Just as we learn to simply say to Creator that which we want, we ask that loving energy flow to all of our relations, a network of lights to surround everyone wherever they are. To transcend the fears that rule the earth. To raise ourselves above doubts. To always remember how loved we truly are. And understand how through this love we remain free. Always free. Let our freedom shine. Let our kindness touch all those around us. Let our inner peace bring peace to those we love. As we live in a dual reality with the pairs of opposites, we understand that the greatest fear on the earth is the great opportunity for us to rise above it. And we choose to rise, and we choose to love, and we choose peace over conflict, attaching ourselves to your bliss, to the message of hope, to the music of kindness, to the nature of compassion, to the power of love. Soham, 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 Shivoham. Creator, we give thanks for the inspiration received by your messengers. That came to the world to remind us what it means to be in the world and above the world at the same time. cell, calming our minds, purifying our hearts, grounding our soles of our feet, feeling our actions with vibration of love through the palms of our hands. With the next breath, we bring our awareness again to our bodies, bringing with us the silent message of hope. Just a few more moments of silence and a gentle breath. And in our own time, we realize this energy is flowing inside us. The message of hope and love finds a seat in our hearts. And we awaken to a day full of service to the divine through every action we do. A gentle motion of our fingers and toes, the stretching of our arms above our space, feeling the vibration of love flowing through our spine. And whenever we are ready, bring our palms together to give thanks to this circle, to all of our relations, to all that we are and all that we are to become. To you, Creator, we give thanks. And we open our eyes and give thanks to all of you. I'm going to stop the recording and talk with you for another minute.